Street Football World Cup, the Olympics, Mario Sonic, the 2012, you know what I'm saying, the 2010 winter and the 2012 summer. The game of life, bro. But not for real, bro. Game Time by Trust Me Shorty. Shout out to the Detroit cut nigga. I wasn't able to go, but still shouts out to them. But yeah, man, it's time to pop off, bro. I'm getting ready for August, bro. I'm getting my suitcase, my trench coat, and my wallet, everything, bro. I'm getting it all ready for August, bro. Cause August we dropping bombs, bro. You know what I'm saying? We dropping bombs, bro. Real shit. What I mean by bombs, I'm talking about groundbreaking content, man. Groundbreaking content, alright? I might fuck around. I'll give y'all a sneak preview, bro. I'm gonna try and drop the Jubilee reaction video to that Manosphere thing. Cause I just seen a dude drop his video to it, and I was like, shit. I was gonna watch it, but I'm like, bruh, I'm gonna give my own unique perspective on it before I go watch this, you know? But I'm trying to drop that August 1st, and then I don't know, maybe I don't know what I'll do for the rest. Well, actually I do, but I don't want to like spoil it, bro. So yeah, we're just gonna keep it quiet for now. But I just completed the latest version of the interdimensional OCG Topsy. I'm gonna post it later today on IG and on my community tab on GameZ graduation, so go tap in with that. It's gonna have like it has all the spiritual resources, bro, that I've been, you know what I'm saying, using since probably like 2020, bro. So yeah, like 6 years of work, bro. 6 years of knowledge, bro. Put into one image, and we gonna try and make the image go viral, bro. We trying to get as many people to see this stuff as possible, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause look, man, I fuck with clout, nigga. I fuck with having clout and shit. But it's not really just about me, bro. It's about the information. It's about freeing my people's souls and minds from this nonsense, bro. That's been going on in the third dimension, whatever you want to call it. You should not be paying to live, bro. Why do you pay to live? Shouts out to my OG, Anubis, bro. Why do you pay to live? You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing like the stuff that's been happening with the lynchings, basically, with all the people that have, all the black, quote unquote, so-called black people. They're not black, they just highly melanated, right? But that's a whole different conversation. All the people like that's been coming up, you know what I'm saying, hung and suicided, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to all of them. And one thing I think a lot of people are realizing now is, yeah, the feds, the cops in those areas are in on it, bro. You know what I'm saying? This isn't just, and like that's the thing, like they're all ruling these death suicides and stuff. And it's just like, bro, those aren't suicides, man. Nobody's beating their own ass and then hanging themselves in a random ass location, you know what I'm saying? Like 500 miles away from their house or fucking 50 miles away from their house. It makes no fucking sense. And the fact that the cops are even ruling it a suicide, and so quickly as well. And it's always the same story too, it seems like. The family asking for more information or for more investigation, the cops don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? People looking into the accused, or the people, the individuals surrounding the victim at the time of death, and finding all types of shady shit. Specifically that one guy, that like it's all, you know what, I don't even have a specific, it's all types of crap. I'm pretty sure y'all know who I'm talking about, bro. So rest in peace all the people that end up passing away due to that stuff. But what else? What other topics? Like, but the reason I even brought that up, right? giving all y'all powers back so y'all can actually go in and see what actually happened. Having your own protection, you know what I'm saying? These gangs, you know what I'm saying? When you see gangs, y'all Crips, whether it's Crips, Bloods, Vice Lords, GDs, nigga, fucking even niggas like MS-13, like MS-13 and shit, like these cartel type things where they are like quote unquote beefing with the government, and they like I'm saying they have control over the entire countries and shit like that, like Boko Haram or Taliban or like who else, bro? Like the shit going on in Somalia, like, bro, these niggas are not just gangs and shit. These are motherfucking like ISIS and shit. These are motherfucking funded goddamn groups that are out there to cause bullshit and fucking cause chaos, bro, and destabilize these countries, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just like organic shit. Like, you gotta take into account the COINTELPRO stuff too, man. So shouts out to a young L for putting me onto that, drilling that shit into the people's heads. COINTELPRO. They straight up will send in agents into your group. Have them, it's like that one, I forget what it's called, bro. It was this one movie I watched. It was on Netflix where it was about, I think, it was about like these students that ended up protesting, you know what I'm saying, over like some, I forget what it's called, but it was about these people that were protesting, and they ended up having this big like thing like happen where like it was just some sort of big like police like fight with the protesters and the police, and a bunch of shit happened like in between that, like all types of fuck shit. Like I forget what the movie's called, but it's on Netflix. But like in that, when there was a plot line in that where they had one of the guys end up like, you know what I'm saying, meeting this girl over there, and he thought, you know what I'm saying, oh, she's an activist just like us, you know what I'm saying, she really's down for the cause, but whole time she a fed, bro. Whole time she a fucking fed. So that's what I mean. They're sending like agents, bro, into your group, into your organization to kill it from the inside out, bro. And it's just sad. It's fucked up, man. But that's something you gotta look out for. It happened with the Black Panther Party. It happened with basically any type of grassroots organization. What are you doing? I don't understand. You okay? Who is this, bro? Omen Pert. I don't know, man. I'm fine, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like, basically what I'm talking about is, you know what I'm saying, the fact that we need our own movements, bro. You can't rely on the government or any of the established movements, bro. We can't rely on these movements or on these organizations because they're controlled by people that don't have your best interest in mind, to say the least. What time is it for you? Game time, nigga. Shouts out Trust Me Shorty. I'm saying shouts out to Detroit, bro. I'm gonna try and hit Detroit before I pull off to, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see. I was planning to go there because there's a show in Detroit, there's a 7up Boys and Castoon show. And on the 31st, but I was planning on trying to go, but I don't think I'll be able to. I might have to just try and go to one of the Canada shows, but yeah, man, like, shout out to Detroit, bro. I fuck with Detroit. I haven't explored the whole city, obviously. I haven't been like in the really grimy areas, but every time I've been over there, it was cool, bro. I was downtown, near Grand Circus Park. I fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? I liked it a lot, man. I liked it a lot. Like, I went there to go see shows. I seen Oliver Francis, who else? Yeah, Castoon, Lil Tracy, the Suicide Boys, Ghostman, Zillakami Cemetery, Ramirez, or I didn't see Ramirez, I missed him, but yeah, City Morgue. So yeah, So Smooth as Zillakami, before Zillakami got canceled, you know what I'm saying? What else? All that stuff. Like, I went over there to see a bunch of people, bro. You don't let the government? Well, it's more about this. It just doesn't make sense to me how they have all the power that they have, yet they don't do certain things that would benefit everybody. I don't understand why, you know what I'm saying, certain things like healthcare isn't free, insulin isn't free. Why they don't release the Epstein files. You know what I'm saying? Why they don't like, there's not like a status quo of, you know what I'm saying, if you abuse the power with the power that you're given by the people, you know what I'm saying, or by us, you know what I'm saying, whichever. There isn't an immediate, like, you know what I'm saying, like public, like you know what I'm saying, make an example out of the motherfuckers. Like, for instance, with the police, you know what I'm saying, there shouldn't be a freaking story. There shouldn't be 100 damn stories of, oh, you know what I'm saying, the cop was freaking doing this or that while on the job, or the cop was in a police gang, or the cop was, I'm saying, abusing his power, you know what I'm saying, like planting evidence. Oh, the cop was, you know what I'm saying, because that's why I said when a lot of these niggas are agents, bro, like, a lot of them are straight up trained, you know what I'm saying, and put there on purpose to be, you know what I'm saying, bad, you know what I'm saying, to do bad things and make the police look bad, make your community, you know what I'm saying, disrupt your community and stuff. So when you say asking if I don't like the government, I just don't like, there's certain beings within the government that I don't, you know what I'm saying, I think shouldn't be there, and I think should be, you know what I'm saying, taken care of. But, you know what I'm saying, that's just my personal opinion. But basically what I'm trying to say is we shouldn't be relying on the government, bro. We like, that's how it was, like, before all of the fall and before the Void Century. Shouts out to One Piece, you know what I'm saying? Before all that, everybody had their own stuff. Everybody had their own tip. That's what they want you to forget, you know what I'm saying? I remember somebody mentioned Atlantis last stream. I'm like, yeah, nigga, that's like Atlantis. But, you know what I'm saying, Atlantis is a whole different story, though. Basically what you need your own schools, your own hospitals, your own police force, your own everything, you know what I'm saying? And like what, getting back on track, like these gangs, like a lot of these gangs, the actual point of a gang is to be that protector in the community. It's not to fucking sell drugs and do all this other shit and just fucking beef with each other all day, nigga, over money and shit. Like that's not what it's supposed to be about. And it goes as far as this, like a lot of these gangs, especially the leaders, if you still doing all these illegal activities and you're a gang leader, and like, cause the motherfucking government, that's another thing, the government has information on all these groups. They, like, it's been shown countless times that even before things like school shootings or before things like mass, you know what I'm saying, even like with this, for instance, the insurrection, or for instance, the Adam Lanza situation, I believe. It's been shown that the government agencies have had information on these beings for like years, sometimes, or like for an extended period of time before the event happens, yet somehow they don't prevent the event. I'm saying, like, even for January 6th, there are like tons of federal agents, you know what I'm saying, in the crowd, mixed in with the regular people, and somehow that shit still went down. So which goes to show you, a lot of these fucking events are psyops, bro. They're just there to fuck the population up. They're there to, you know what I'm saying, make it seem like there's some sort of movement going on, make it seem like there's some sort of conflict or whatever, and basically take your energy from shit that actually matters and put it into a fake situation, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, bro, these gangs are supposed to be the protectors of the community, bro. That's why when you see some shit like MS-13, that's not just fucking niggas, like what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Nah, that's funded shit, bro, where these niggas fund them on the low, and then either that shit ends up getting like taken over by somebody else, or it's still just like a straight up, like, you know what I'm saying, stage play of them trying to fucking make it look like, you know what I'm saying, they're actually beefing with, you know what I'm saying, like criminals, when it's like all of the same motherfuckers, it's like the whole time. It's crazy. So like, yeah, like the Crips and Bloods, that's how that shit started. It's supposed to be you know what I'm saying, getting into a group and protecting your community, bro. Like I seen a clip on Twitter like a few days ago, I think. Yeah, I reposted it where and show people in Ireland on the streets at night, pretty much patrolling the streets. You know what I'm saying? Because of all the rape shit that's been going on in Europe. And I'm just like, yeah, bro, that's what you need to be doing. Especially in Europe, right? And that's another thing you need to be doing. You need to be teaching the girls how to fucking, you know what I'm saying, kill these types of niggas, bro. Or how to defend themselves from these niggas, bro, as well. So they don't get caught lacking and shit. Like, that shit needs to be happening, bro. And it also, you know what I'm saying, combine that with like the patrols, like you're gonna decrease the amount of shit going on by a large amount, bro. That's just my prediction, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, start your own group, start your own gang today. Don't do no illegal shit, just do chill shit, help out your community. Literally knock on people's doors and ask them if they need help with anything. You know what I'm saying? Establish your reputation within your local area, bro. That's like the easiest way to do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Like straight up, you know what I'm saying? And fuck what anybody else says or their opinions. If anybody bitching about vigilante justice, fuck them. If anybody bitching about the whole, you know what I'm saying, oh, it's not a, you know what I'm saying, verified organization, or you don't have a permit to do that, fuck them. If anybody is complaining about, you know what I'm saying, whatever, as long as y'all not doing any bullshit, bro, it's cool. As long as y'all sticking to the code and y'all keeping it legit, it's cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? But just know there will be agents trying to fucking infiltrate your group. Be very wary of any new people or even the niggas that you thought you knew since, like, you know what I'm saying, you were kids in school. Because it really gets that deep. I think there's a show, what was it called, like Pantheon or something like that? I don't know. It was like on AMC about the what was it about? It was about those coders, man, that made that they made some sort of computer thing where they were able to upload people's consciousness into the computer essentially. And one of the plot lines in that show is they had this guy who's basically a clone of this other guy, and they were freaking raising him with all actors in his life completely, and they were trying to basically replicate the mind of this brilliant scientist from the past. And that's the type of shit I'm talking about. Niggas are straight up trained to be actors, bro, professional actors, bro. You know what I'm saying? What are they called? Crisis actors and shit like that. No, straight up, man. Boy, hey, yo, free the robots, bro. Hold up. Oh yeah, I think I know where I am. All right, we're good. Boy, after this, I'm about to record a new movie breakdown. So stay tuned for that, bro. Stay tuned. I'm trying to stay tuned and all that. Yeah. But what else? What else could we talk about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like basically just start your own everything. Third world elite, stay paranoid, bro. Stay paranoid, you already know. And yeah, shout out to Third World Elite as well. I fuck with that nigga heavy. I'm wearing this shit right now. Elite Road, bro. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I don't agree, I fuck with drugs, nigga. I fuck with Molly, so I can't be out here remote viewing the rave, bro. You know what I'm saying? I have niggas cooking that shit up in private labs just so I can take it at the rave, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Got the raving by my lonely and all that, you already know. Posted it up with my homie. It's my shadow, I'm so lonely. Yeah. I be going hard, flexing just like, bro, look. She don't nest me, I'm like, oh my gosh, what me? What is me? I don't know. Yeah. We be riding around, we be flying through the sky like a frisbee. When I'm stepping out there asking like, who is he? Yeah, I don't know, man. Alright, that's enough. But what else? Like, yeah, man, like voice entry, the real life voice entry, bro. You know what I'm saying? It really gets that deep. And like, you know what I'm saying? Once the memories come back, I feel like Thomas from the Maze Runner, dude. Call me Thomas, bro, from the Maze Runner. You already know. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? You already know, bro. But like, like I'll take a different way, you know what I'm saying? Just so I can have more time. I'll probably stay on until at 27 minutes I'll end the stream. Or you know what, here at 30 we'll end the stream. We'll do at least a 30-minute stream, bro. You know what I'm saying? At least, at the very least. Cause I do gotta record this other video, but there's a dog, you know what I'm saying? Is he on a chain, bro? Hell no, that dog is just fucking, oh my god. That dog is just over there, bro, with no chain on. He's not fucking pulling up though. So, who knows, man, but. Oh no, he might be on a chain, I don't know. But, yeah, bro, like, we taking over, bro. It's just that simple. We taking over. You know what I'm saying? To put it lightly, to put it simply, we taking over. Oh gosh. I'm gonna invest in skincare as well, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I got, you know what I'm saying? But like, another thing I'm gonna leak, you know what I'm saying? I might be, well actually no, I won't leak that because that's not confirmed, never mind. But yeah, like, what else? Mm. Like One Piece, man. Manga, bro. Like manga, like One Piece. Like esoterically, they got a lot to say, man. You can learn a lot from manga. You know what I'm saying? You can learn a lot. Like manga, like Berserk. I might even do a video on this. Like manga, like Berserk, One Piece, Naruto, Jujutsu Kaisen. Just off the top of my head, like those ones have like a lot of like hidden in plain sight, and the themes that they have reflect things that genuinely happen in real life. Specifically in One Piece, though, it's the Void Century. You know what I'm saying? The Void Century, bro. That's something that I think will be worth investing in. You know what I'm saying? It's like the meme economy. Invest in this meme. You know what I'm saying? While it's low, before it pops off. The Void Century, bro. The real life Void Century. You know what I'm saying? Hidden history revealed. But yeah, like, what else? Oh yeah, in One Piece they got the celestial dragons, you know what I'm saying? Like the bloodlines and stuff. That's like objectively something that's real and true too as well. Like people are having these preferred bloodlines and having these groups of people that want to put themselves above everybody else based on, you know what I'm saying, their lineage or based on, you know what I'm saying, where they came from. And that's still a problem to this day, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get like a lot of this stuff, like these religion wars and these race wars. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like even the gender wars, you know what I'm saying? Let me actually talk about the gender stuff, you know what I'm saying, for a minute. Because this is something that like pisses me off still. So I'm going to drop that Manosphere Jubilee video. Like, when it comes to like, you know what I'm saying, niggas talking to men about certain things, like especially when it comes to dating and stuff, in the red pill, like, you know what I'm saying, that's why we got the neo red pill now instead of like that other shit. Because a lot of these niggas are just needlessly misogynistic, bro. And it just puts like a bad taste, and it just poisons the well, and it puts a bad taste in anybody's mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I remember when Andrew Tate was like big, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas would be like, I don't agree with like everything that he says, but there's certain things I agree with, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just like, bro, like, we need somebody that's gonna just tell it what it is, but isn't gonna add like the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like, even niggas like Sneeko, I had to stop watching certain niggas like that, because the content they're putting out when it comes to these sorts of topics like gender and like religion and shit like that, it's just too low IQ, bro, for me to just like be able to watch it. Like when I was younger, I could like sweep it aside a lot easier, but now it's just way too fucking like, it's way too annoying, bro, and it's way too like, you know what I'm saying, it's just too much, bro. Like, it's just, like I said in the last stream, it's like, bro, it gets to a point where it's just like, bro, I might as well make my own content, bro. Like, I might as well, you know what I'm saying, make my own song, you know what I'm saying, instead of listening to these niggas, bro. Because when like Sneeko will say some shit, or these niggas will say some shit like, yeah, like women are happier, you know what I'm saying, without, you know what I'm saying, like being in the home, or women are happier because when they are, you know what I'm saying, in the home, when they're wiped up and all this shit. Like, bro, that's true for some women, but it's not true for all women, bro. And once you set that out as law, you get niggas out here repeating this shit, and you get niggas out here making everybody else look dumb and making everybody else look bad because you were saying this retarded ass shit. Like, the main thing I'd say, like, from listening to what the women were complaining about, the main thing is when you put them in a box that they don't want to be in, or that doesn't fit them. Like, that's the main problem that is happening between the genders, bro. Is the men assuming that the women are a certain way, or want to be treated a certain way, or any of these things, or should be treated a certain way because they're women, you know what I'm saying? That shit is like, that's like the main problem, bro, I'd say. And that's also a big problem with the red pill community, you know? It's like, you know what I'm saying, people prescribing certain things as law, or as universal, or as general, you know what I'm saying? And I hate that shit too. Like, when motherfuckers talk about shit in general and then be like, oh, we should have to speak in generalities, because it's like, no, bro, that shit ends up killing innocent civilians, bro. In a fucking, like, it's literally like hitting people, like, it's like hitting innocent civilians during war. Like, you're causing casualties that are unnecessary, bro. But when you speak in generalities, especially when it comes to humans, bro, and like people and like social stuff, I'm saying you should take literally everything by case basis, bro, because people are just too unique for you to be fucking painting them with painting using a one like big paintbrush. You know what I'm saying, with them and shit like that. It's just too much, bro. Like too much and it's when people complain, like they be like, oh, what's the point of diversity? Oh, what's the point of all this stuff? The point of that is to, you know what I'm saying, is to expose you to different things, bro, so you know what I'm saying, what to do when you encounter like different things, bro. That's the point of that shit. Damn, bitch, it's like you know what I'm saying, like it's the whoa. Nice to see you. Alright. It's to expand your consciousness, bro. That's the point of that shit. It's not, you know what I'm saying, and there's the other half, like, and then this is another thing too with the white people, right? Now this is a message to anybody that consider themselves white, you know what I'm saying, is on this type of white lives matter, white genocide thing, right? This is a message to y'all, bro. Listen, bro. I could understand wanting to be the majority in your country. I could understand wanting to preserve your bloodline. I can understand wanting to, you know what I'm saying, be able to celebrate your history, you know what I'm saying, without somebody, you know what I'm saying, calling you a racist or whatever. And those are all things that are very understandable and that are very, you know what I'm saying, like, just like genuine plights, right? But the problem comes in when you got motherfuckers, instead of just celebrating the history of white people, they want to glorify the worst parts of it, aka colonization and stuff like that, or sweep the bad parts under the rug. Bro, this is you like 6'7"? No. But or sweep the bad parts under the rug, or pretend like this is something that benefit everybody. You know what I'm saying, like certain things. When it comes to that type of stuff, that's when people have a problem, bro, and that's when you're gonna end up, you know what I'm saying, being called a racist or being called a white supremacist, bro. Like, if you want to just celebrate your history, sure, bro. But if you want to like then go around and say like certain things, like colonization was lit, or slavery was lit, or, you know what I'm saying, like stuff like Manifest Destiny was lit, or like that y'all created civilization, certain things like that, is when like it ends up, you know what I'm saying, getting out of line and stuff, bro. Because some of that stuff isn't true, and some of that stuff is just demonic, bro. What else? Oh yeah. Like, if you want to be the majority in your country, that's fine as well, but that doesn't mean every immigrant op, bro. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that you need to be freaking, oh shit, hold up, I gotta go this way. That doesn't mean that you need to be freaking, what's it called? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just hating on everybody that isn't white, bro, in your country, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like, if you want to preserve your bloodline, right? That's cool as well, bro. Preserve your bloodline. But then don't go out and get mad because somebody who you're not even related to most of the time, but even if you are related to them, just because you see somebody doing, like, you know what I'm saying, a mixed race relationship or something like that, doesn't mean you should be hating on that, bro. The fact is, either you know what I'm saying, if you're a human and you have like, you don't have any like medical issues or anything like that, that means you either got a functioning pussy or a functioning dick, which means that you can either get somebody pregnant and keep your bloodline pure, or you can get pregnant and keep your bloodline pure. Unless, you know what I'm saying, there's some non-consensual stuff involved, but that's like, you know what I'm saying, that's something we're gonna try and stop as well. But that means that you have full control over where your bloodline go. Even if your motherfucking sister or your mom decides to do something mixed, that doesn't mean that your bloodline is there. That just means that it's getting fused and mutated, bro. Which has been happening since the beginning of time. Which is literally the only way that, you know what I'm saying, we can continue to evolve as a species. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, bro, you know what I'm saying, like, y'all niggas out here acting like, it's just like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, like, we could get into the spiritual, you know what I'm saying, side of it. Well, I'm just gonna keep it at that right now, bro. Like, you have a dick or you have a pussy, bro. Use it wisely, bro, if it's that serious. And don't go out of your way to shit on everybody else who has an interracial relationship, bro. That's just gonna end up being bad karma for your ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But, like, what else can I talk about? Like, besides that, there's no problem with y'all white men. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all white lives matter. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Preserve the white race. And the white genocide thing. Here's the thing, bro. Sure, there might be mass immigration, but that's not a white genocide, bro. It's just that simple. They're not, even if certain niggas are trying to wipe out white people, right? It's not gonna happen, bro. It's just not gonna happen. And the fact that y'all out here losing y'all shit over motherfuckers immigrating to a country, it just goes to show you that that's the real problem. That's why motherfuckers come out with books called White Fragility and shit like that, because you have people pissing and shitting their pants over immigration, or pissing and shitting their pants over mixed race relationships. You know what I'm saying? That's where that type of shit comes from, bro. And that's how they literally profiting off of your suffering and off of your loose, bro, and your emotions. So I say look into stoicism, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Before you end up, you know what I'm saying, making your entire, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote race look bad. But like, yeah. And it is in it for black people, right? Quote unquote black people. I'll say a few things as well. There's no such thing as a black community, bro. Everybody is too different. If there was a such thing as a black community, we wouldn't see no interracial crime. We wouldn't see, or not interracial crime, in race crime, whatever, like black on black crime. We wouldn't see that. A lot of the problems that we have in the quote unquote black community, we wouldn't see them happening. But there isn't a such thing as a black community, bro. It's just too many. That's the problem. Like, too many people are from too many different places, and there's too many different, you know what I'm saying, cultures going on in the mix. Like, I'll put it very simply, right? When it comes to slavery, there's a mix. There are slaves from Africa, and then there are Native Americans, dark-skinned Native Americans, or melanated Native Americans, who were also, you know what I'm saying, put into slavery. You know what I'm saying, as prisoners of war. And that's where the whole black thing comes in, because it paints everybody with the same brush and it acts like everybody came from the same place, when that's just not true. You know what I'm saying? Which is one of the, you know what I'm saying, something you need to understand moving forward, especially in 2026. Go listen to F Black History by Phase 1. Once you realize that, it makes a lot of sense. Like, when you see Martin Luther King Jr. talking about how he integrated his people into a burning house, that's like, you know what I'm saying, that's why people are saying he's an agent in his society, because he had, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of the quote unquote black people had our own, you know what I'm saying, separate communities and our own separate banks and all that stuff. We had our own separate system, but once we integrated with the United States government, that's when that's the whole burning building part. When we integrated with that shit, you join the corporation, the United States Corps. And that's something that you don't want to do, because look where we are today. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. But here, it's 32, bro. Like, I might not even release this live, Haki. I might not even make this live public because of how janky it is, but I'll talk to y'all later, bro. And peace out. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be live tomorrow, but it's probably going to be a lot more, you know what I'm saying? It's going to make a lot more sense, to be a lot more chill. So yeah, let's get it. Peace.